Who's better, Mario or Marvin? Well, Marvin has a tie. He has to be better. So the other day I was looking through eBay trying to find the rest of the character that I wasn't able to get in my video where I bought every SML plush. Go watch it. And I came across this listing of these 6 SML puppets and it was only $100. This is a pretty good price since usually the characters are around 40 and especially Jeffy usually goes for more. So I decided to buy them and waited for them to arrive. Yeah, so remember I said a few days ago I was looking through eBay? By that I meant over a month ago. For some reason, when the seller shipped it out to me, it got stuck in transit, so I had to file a report. Then it didn't get back to me until like a week later until the package was lost. I was so upset because I already had this video planned out and the seller was upset because they wouldn't be able to get their money and now he lost the puppets, so it was just overall a shitty situation. Until a few days later, he texted me back saying the package made it back to his house. Apparently the shipping label got damaged during shipping, so they sent it back to the seller's house since they didn't have my address. Anyways, a few days later, it finally showed up to my house, and now we can start the video. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna compare both the puppet versions of the character and then the plus versions. I'm gonna name things I like and dislike about each version, and then I'm gonna decide ultimately which one is the better look for the character.
So let's get started.
Bowser Jr. versus Jr. Alright, I'm just gonna say now, I really like the human Jr. design. Honestly, I don't even really know why. It's just a super fun design in my opinion. I love it. Like, this is exactly how the plush would look if he was a human. I think the puppet designs often get overly hated and called ugly, but I really do think that's just the fact that they're puppets because I love drawing these designs. I don't know if it's just me being biased since I'm mostly referring to my own art since most of the official SML art is... yeah. But anyways, back to the juniors. As much as I love the human Jr., I have to admit, I cannot see Bowser Jr. in any other media without thinking about SML's portrayal of the character. Like, I feel like the personality that Logan gave Jr. suits him so well to the point that I feel like it's actually how the real Bowser Jr. would act. But while we're talking about Bowser Jr., I like to mention the fact that he has horns. Because, for some reason, Jr. does too. I don't think this was ever explained in the video or anything, he just, like, has them. But weirdly enough, I actually can't imagine him without the horns, so... honestly, good thing he has them. Another thing I like to mention is I feel like the human Jr. was definitely designed around, well, obviously Bowser Jr.'s design, but also his personality, which has very much changed since the switch to puppets. This guy used to be ridiculous, bratty, annoying, but hilarious kid. Keyword there is kid. Like, he acted like a kid. But now, in current SML, he's kind of lame, which honestly doesn't really fit this look, but... so, because of that, I'm gonna have to give the win to Jr. Yeah, like the puppet. Sorry, I just can't express how much I like this version of Jr. I love Bowser Jr., but for SML, I think this guy's so much better. As for his friends, though, Joseph versus Koopa. Joseph. Alright, so for some reason, all the other puppets are fine, except for some reason, this Joseph's mouth is, like, spilling out of his mouth. So, I don't know if he has, like, gingivitis or, like, if this happens and people get braces. Let me know in the comments if you've had braces and this has happened to you. Also, while you're down there, subscribe, please. I can see that almost 90% of you guys aren't subscribed. And like, come on guys, I'm literally broke because of this channel. Guys, please subscribe! On the topic of his braces, I actually love the fact he has braces. Ever since we met Joseph as a character, he's always had this lisp and has mentioned in multiple videos that he has braces. Except his mouth could never open, so we wouldn't be able to actually see them. That wasn't until they became puppets and we could actually see them. Cool. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Is that some broccoli stuck between Joseph's teeth? Or is that... oh, wait. No, it's just his fully green outfit. Look, I get Joseph's main color was green. Well, you know, until he got a red shell. So, yeah, he wears a lot of green. But god damn, he could have had some yellow somewhere. Also, I'm not too big of a fan of the fact that he's just wearing a shirt and shorts like Junior is. Like, at least Cody has a more unique shirt. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like it would have made sense to give Joseph, like, a hoodie or something to make him stand out a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel like his outfit's too basic. But I mean, man, he sure does look like his name would be Joseph. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, yeah, that's Joseph. That's his name. Joseph. Oh yeah, the Koopa. He's great. I feel like this plush suits him so well. Like, if I look at any other Koopa, it's just like a Koopa. But no, this isn't a Koopa. This is fucking Joseph. He looks like the type of guy who'd want to play basketball, especially with those shoes. Like, damn, I want a pair of those. In conclusion, yeah, I don't have much to say about the Koopa design, but for some reason I feel like he's better than this generic Joseph. All he needs is a change of clothes, and I think he'd be much better. So yeah, Koopa wins. Cody versus Kamek. I think we have a clear winner here. Sorry, Kamek fans, but human Cody clears. This is exactly how Cody would look as a human. It fits his personality so well. I know I was just flaming Joseph about being too green, but The blue here just works with Cody. It looks great. There's so many details to him that just make this design so much more interesting and appropriate for Cody as a character. Like, don't get me wrong, I think oftentimes too much detail can really ruin a character's design, but man, it just works here. His voice also just fits this look perfectly. Like, bro, that is not Poobie talking. That's him. That's Cody talking. Also, they used to make jokes hinting at the fact that Cody was adopted since his parents look like this, but these two actually look related. Like, they have the same hair. Like, that's her son. Kamek. I mean, what's even on your head, bro? Take that off. Oh. And what's the deal with this ice cream cone thing? You know, this guy's always carrying around Ken and his magic wand that he never used. Kamek's cool and all, but yeah, human Cody's just better in every way. Bowser versus Braxton. Oh. So, yeah, this one was a difficult one. He's, like, ugly, but I'm not really sure how else he would look. Like, yeah, this is the mean guy who lays in bed all day watching TV. I was talking to my brother, and he said maybe he had hair, but, like, I don't even know. Maybe? Bowser, on the other hand, I love how Lavelle portrays this guy. It's amazing. I understand why in The Perfect Plane they recasted Bowser to be played by Lance, because the voice Lance did suits the Bowser from the games perfectly, but Lavelle's Bowser is just his own character. It's hilarious. He's one of the funniest characters in SML, in my opinion. Not only is he a fat, lazy bum, but he's also an evil asshole with the way he treats Chef Pee-Pee. It just makes sense for Bowser. See, like, but with Braxton, I can only really see him as a fat, lazy bum who, like, just doesn't care about anything but Charlie. You know what I mean? Like, Bowser wasn't just lazy. He was short-tempered. He was crazy. He was always doing the most random things. But with Braxton, I just can't see any of that. He's just lazy. He's nothing else to him. So while I can't tell you what I think he should look like, because I literally don't know how else he'd look, but I am gonna have to say, personally, I prefer Bowser. So he wins. And finally, the toughest decision of them all. Mario versus Marvin. I'm conflicted. SML Mario, he's just too iconic. This plush, the Mario Party 5 plush, he just is Mario from SML. I know I said this about Joseph, but I swear Mario in the games and this freaking Mario plush, they're just two completely separate entities entirely. Like, this is Super Mario. This is not. Just looking into his face, I know he's going to start talking and sound like a 30-year-old white man whose career is playing with dolls. But on the other hand, God, I love Marvin. He just looks so sad and scared. And I don't know, man. He's just perfect. This is like the best way they could have made him. There genuinely isn't a thing I change about him. Marvin's the GOAT. His outfit's so generic, but it just works for him somehow. Like, it's similar to how Junior has the horns for no reason. Like why does he need a tie? He doesn't even have a job. Also, I remember hating the name Marvin when they first called him that, but now I find myself only referring to SML Mario as Marvin. It's much better than if they just kept him with the name Mario, because Marvin just fits him so much better. So, in the end, I'm gonna have to go with Marvin. Sorry, he's just too goated. I love you to death, Mario, but this is Marvin we're talking about here. So, let's see the results. So, Junior, Cody, and Marvin beat their plush counterparts, while Joseph and Bowser beat their puppet counterparts. Meaning, overall, the puppets beat out the plushies by a single point. Wow. I think I'm happy with this outcome. I find the plushies to be super nostalgic, and of course, they'll always have a special place in my heart. But I do think the puppets are better than their former selves overall. So, yeah, that's it, I guess. Let me know in the comments if you guys like to see me do another video like this. Maybe with, like, the other characters, like Rose, Bully, and the other characters who are converted into puppets. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Please, I'm begging you, please subscribe.